Okay guys, so welcome back to another video. We are analyzing the Intel Arc A580 versus the AMD RX590. Both of them have 8 gigabytes of RAM. I do apologize, when I was recording this, for some reason I was stuck with the 30 frames per second, and again, I was testing these quickly, and I set the quality purposely on low because the game actually looks wonderful. It's just the way I recorded this, it looks blurry. It's okay, but the game doesn't actually look like that way. But let's go ahead and analyze the numbers here. So on the left we have the Arc A580 with the Ryzen 5 4500 CPU, as well as on the right we have the RX590 with the same CPU, the Ryzen 5 4500. So both GPUs are paired with the same CPU. This is a fair comparison, and the settings are actually custom settings. They're pretty much low settings, with textures being high and shadow being medium, and sharpness is at 10 on the display itself. But again, I do apologize. When I was recording this in OBS Studio, of course, it didn't, it doesn't look this way. So just ignore that fact. But really quickly on the left, you can see we would expect that the A580 would definitely beat the RX 590. But with that said, we can compare the actual average FPS. Right now on the left, we have about 100 FPS versus on the right, pretty much 70. So just goes to show, if you're willing to invest a little bit more money into your graphics card, I think there was a price difference between these at the time that I bought it. $75 difference, actually. About $75 more expensive is the Arc A580 versus the RX 590. So there's a difference of $75, which apparently, based on what I see on the FPS averages under the same CPU with the same settings in game, there's essentially a 30 frames on average difference between both of these graphics cards. So there you have it. Interesting always to do these comparisons. You got to justify if $75 is worth it or not for you, and you kind of work from there. But yeah, if you have a little bit money, you can invest. I understand, not all of us can afford a graphics card upgrade, so you have to just make do with what you have. But it's still very playable, the RX 580. And there's the recording ending, because right now I don't know of a better way to show this to you. But here's the final numbers. Yeah, basically for FPS average, 101 versus 70, so about 30 frames per second more quicker is the Intel Arc card. And again, this is on this particular game. It's very different, and I hope to make a video soon to show you how Fortnite is. I'm very, very disappointed with how the Arc A580 that performed in Fortnite recently. The RX 590 beat it, and I'm hoping to make that video soon for you guys. I'll see you guys on the next one. Let me know if you have any questions, and thanks for the support. I'll see you, and goodbye.